network of tough messes.
That ain't where I want to go. All right. Good morning, humans. Gonna have to, in fact, to be new to the channel, man. Please, by all means, hit that subscribe button. Got a lot of things working in my head. Got a lot of gears. Think I'm taking this thing back to the Blog Talk Radio Network where I can have you guys call in. I think I got a mature enough crowd whereas though I can go back to the phones and bring 98.3.com back to where it's supposed to be. In my day-to-day, I see a lot of people, and I think that taking my stuff back to the radio network will have a broader platform. Simply, I could advertise the number, got things you want to talk about, call in, and I'm happy about that. So in the last week, I have allowed myself to open mind and revisit things that I've done in the past with a certain level of maturity, and to really bring the new individuals up to date on helping them understand the origins of what it is that I do. In addition to that, the treasure trove, the unfortunate treasure trove of individuals that listen to me and my problems. What I realize now is that I'm a marked man. I get it. I am, hey, I'm hungry. Last week, what do you want to eat? Then the next week, hey, I'm hungry. Well, I'm sure you're gonna get you something to eat. And people, I'm relentless to who and what I am. You people need me at the form that I am at. You know, I don't need to be watering down. I don't need to do that. I just have to take it into consideration that unless you've been through this, you understand. And that's it. That's it. So I want to talk to you guys about classes of people. And the one-on-one that I did yesterday had me on the phone with an individual that, like a lot of individuals do, and that is move forward in a relationship based on sex. And people, I'm gonna tell you, men and women, we are different. We are not the same. I don't think there's a lot of men understand the expectations of a woman once she gives him sex. So, men and women, we are different. With me, sex is overrated. I love a voluptuous woman. I do. But I think, and what I get now is a man can't have morals. You got it. My stories that I tell only generates animosity. That's it. Some hear me and they're glad I'm a beacon, but the ones that would make claims of admiration, I have never had a woman show me that. I never had that. Sex is overrated, and the people that don't have a mission and the individuals that are weak can be steered by sex. And the ones that are weak that can be steered by sex need to take more examples from the strong. And if you are one of those individuals that are the weak and you are steered by sex, then you're going to deal with a lot of your growing pains in your relationship on the back end. On the back end. What you need to understand is classes of people. Let me say this. Classes of people is not like is that straight? It's not like a cancer. I give you an example. I am a working man. All right. A person that's on welfare is not a working person. Now, because now there's a lot of animosity towards me. I'm gonna start doing my animosity checks too. The animosity people will say, well, there are people that are working and getting assistance. Whatever. So the working class, which is myself, get with a woman that is 5 kids on welfare. All right. 2 different classes of people. Can we coexist? Of course we can. And I've said this before, but individuals don't hear me. I can get with a woman with 5 kids by 5 different dudes. But what you're not going to do is come off like you're this grand woman. You're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. You're not, what is normally gotten from the lower class is a shunning of the better class. For example, a person that lives in a big house with a big car may hear, oh, you think because you got that big house and that big car, you're better than me. Yeah, they are. I don't live in a big house, but a person that has a big house is better, their house is better than mine. All right. But those delusional people that always want to shun a better situation will have all these mythical theories as to why they are not to accept anything better as in fact being better. So I'm talking about classes of people. I could deal with a woman with 5. I can be in a relationship with 5 kids, 5 women. But you're not gonna come up with all these theories and ideas of how my kids are taken care of. You ain't got to do nothing for my kids. I'm not trying to hear that. So, I mean, I have to say that because whenever I say classes of people, individuals think that I mean I am the best class and all the classes are worse, because I always say that. I always say that my class is the best and every other class is worse. I do always say that. I get it. I'm gonna just say that. So I dealt with an individual that dealt with that had a woman that she had 3 kids by 2 different dudes, and then he made her have a kid. Now she got 4 kids by 3 different dudes. Now, that situation is now what that man is now hearing. I don't need you. Me and my kids is going to be all right. I don't need you. and the individuals on welfare and living in government-supported housing. That is the unfortunate of someone dealing with someone that's not in their class. It's what you got to expect on the back end. People, the advice that your friends would give you or should give you in a relationship is the very things that you're going to hear, and it's going to, on the back end, and now it's going to sound horrific. It's going to sound horrific. The advice that you should have taken heed to, or the speculations are, you should have. People, we are all different classes of people. The further you get away from dealing with someone outside your class, you will have a heavy burden of mental destruction to you. You will have that. You will have that. You gotta understand, what you think that you can deal with will catch you on the back end. It will. It will. I could have been in a lot more relationships than I was in, and I did the math up front. I did the math. Just understand. Just understand. When you're dealing with someone that's not in your class. Now, there are a lot of men out there that are dealing with individuals. There are a lot of women out there that are dealing with individuals that are above their class. And some of them will be thankful that they have somebody to lead, or if it was a woman or of a man, be thankful that they have somebody that can hold their own. But then there's those individuals that will be in a relationship with you that I found myself in time after time. I'm understood for months 1.5 to 2. The change start, I'm understood from 2.5 to 3. The change start in month 4. And then by month 5, I'm dealing with somebody that's phony, plastic, that is, and this is me, I'm talking personally. From 2.5 to 3 months, I'm understood. Then the change started in month 4. And by month 5, it's, I'm being talked to like they're challenging my videos. I get little stabs. I get, everything now is a challenge. Conversations becomes a challenge because it's, you're smart. People, I'm smart. I'm sorry you're not. I am smart. I'm sorry I didn't go through life and I don't have none of them jacked up stories to tell. Because the funny thing is, there's a saying, And that saying is, the hero will always live long enough to become the villain. I tend to be in relationships long enough to become the villain. And I've been the villain. Check this out. In every relationship, can't one woman say, I cheated on him? Can't one woman say that? And I've dealt with women of a good class. But the common denominator that I now realize is that that's just how estrogen is going to perceive me. I mean, I have the primest example that you could have, my mother. So when you're out there and you are and trying to involve yourself with someone, understand your class.
As a full group, we got some returning guys, but we got